Okay. Mr. Ivan Basas, my least favorite Basas. I like the other two better. How are you doing?
Doing very well.
Doing very well.
Yes.
Just came from the Grand Canyon. Come on.
Yes, a little bit holidays.
Yeah?
Was needed. I had a long extension of days without holidays, so we take a 4 days holiday off.
That's good. That's good. And you got Montse is here with you too. So
yes,
it's a good vacation.
Yes.
Did you like the race?
Yeah, she's not on the race mood, but
okay. No, but you like the races that
me
we have
myself, yes,
festival.
I have had a lot of fun.
It's getting bigger each year, right?
It's getting bigger and getting more people interested in the class and how the cars are going, and they learn the tricks about how to make them fast.
I think everybody's hooked with the new 124 scale stuff.
Yeah,
very good stuff.
Very good stuff.
By the way, we have the winning car here. Can I have a Carlos? Yeah. That one.
After 4 hours,
is the wing there? Yeah. After.
Is the wing there?
Yeah. Well,
after 4 hours.
What do you think about addressing the new scenery?
Yeah. No, we want to talk about that. But look at this. This is the winning car. That's right.
The winning car. Yeah.
That's Dark Side. That was Ian, Brandon, Herman, and Todd. 4 hours racing those things.
Yeah.
You know that just after the race, I pick up the car. Well, we try to beat our time, right? It's pretty good time. Yeah.
They just take off a little bit of weight in the middle, and so they
took off the weight.
Yes.
Yeah, took off the weight on the middle and attach the weights to the
edge plate.
To the carbon fiber piece.
Yeah, that's a easy solution to make something that works fine.
Yeah, this is a very good chassis. Those kits to be sold at 189 is unbelievable. Congratulations on the project. Yeah. And I know that they come in different sizes, and you plan to do a whole 124 scale thing. But we're going to talk about this later. Exactly. Carlos told me to address the new office, the new podcast studio. Look at this. Todd's gonna be pissed because he told me, now that you have a new one, can you have me? Shit. I was planning to do it Scott, actually. I was saying, look, this could be a good excuse to do Scott, but Scott couldn't done, and we have Ivan here, and to be honest, 30 seconds ago we put in the frames on the wall to see if so it's part of it.
Fantastic update on the place.
Oh yeah, right.
That's really impressive.
I did all by myself. Carlos was on vacation for a month. Jesus Christ, it was a lot of work.
Yeah,
it was a lot of work.
Really appreciate that you make that effort to move on that scale of 124, which is one of our best selling things around.
That track is historical. Probably where the retro racing started. So a bunch of guys. You see, on Sunday during the Enduro, we have people here that we couldn't ever imagine. Like Duran was here. Duran is like an unbeatable guy. John Thor Anderson, the guy who has been racing since the 60s. Brian Warmack, Mil Conroy. Like there's people that we know from a long time. Have Chris Radish here too. So it was incredible to see. And we had some problems with the lap timer because we're still trying to figure out. At some point, Carlos and I were just looking to ourselves, maybe we cancel the race. I don't know what's going on. But we figured out, and I think everybody had fun, and the cars are great. I have one complaint.
I think they had all fun with the cars.
Yeah, but I have one complaint about the cars.
The
tires don't. The tires don't wear.
I'm
not gonna sell any tires. They race 4 hours with the same tires, the same size. What the hell? No, we need to figure out something. These people need to expend money.
I will spend money in making new compound to last
less. Yes, and the motor too. There's only one team that changed the motor. And I don't believe that you need it.
It's not needed.
Yeah.
Yes. The motors last the 24-hour races we did with that motors long time science.
Even on the 124 carrying all those weight. Jesus. Next year I have an idea. Let's do the other way because we did the GTs on the 132nd track and they did the LMP on the 124. Let's do the other way. Let's do the LMP there, and we bring the GT cars for the.
Let's wait for what's the feedback on the festival as well.
All right. Ivan, you have a bunch of stuff to work. We usually do this live, but as you saw, we have almost 80 racers during the weekend here, and me and Carlos by ourselves with the help of Mark, but we're doing the broadcasting and everything else. We couldn't do this live, but I think now it's going to be good because now Carlos can edit, can put some pictures on it, can show that I know that you have a lot of stuff. So start telling me what you want to start. Show me around here, around in front of your face, and then Carlos is gonna cut for a nice picture of it.
As we were speaking about the 124 line, then let's start with that. Well, we just released the LMP car, which was the one that we raced during this weekend. That's not the configuration we raced. This is the standard home series configuration with an upgrade on the front and the rear to make suspension on front and rear. And this is possible to do with the economic version. And the full metal steel version is also available on those bodies. And is the ones we raced here, as you can see. Exactly.
Yeah.
So
this is the home version with an
that's the home version which
upgrade.
Comes which comes with aluminum chassis, and with the upgrade on the home version, then you can add sponge tires on the rear. Then you have the floating rear end, which can be adjusted with the springs, and the adjusted front end, which also can be adjusted with the springs. So you have front and rear suspension on the car from the upgrade basic home series system.
And it's going to be, is this for sale already? No, right?
No, this is only upgrade.
And it's going to be the same price as the current home series?
Yes, the home series is
129.
129, yes. 129 is aluminum chassis.
But if you keep upgrading the home series, why do you need the home series if you have this?
Yeah, there's people that have home tracks at home with Carrera. Or
which one sells more?
They all sell in different markets.
Okay.
When we move up to wooden tracks, then the people prefer the steel one because they have more weight, and so it's more fun to drive.
And it's fascinating because you offer so many options: the weight on the side, the guide tongue with aluminium, and that's very nice.
This is a complete different market, but using the same bodies, you can have a more economic version for home users, which have a Carrera track or a small wooden track, that they don't have the need of going to the
and if it's a club, they can buy 6 and it's cheaper.
It's cheaper to start on, and it shares parts like the rear motor pod.
It's only $60 cheaper. I don't know.
Well, this all depends on the customers then. So we offer. Oh shit!
Oh, see, it's very resistant. It's very resistant.
We offer both cars in the range, so the customer can decide what he prefers.
And the home series is available for the GT cars as well, I believe.
Yeah, but the home series on the GT car is a plastic chassis.
Oh.
So that's the difference between
the
LMP.
The
LMP comes with aluminum chassis and magnet also.
Oh, okay.
Which we remove it here just to test on sponge tires. Make no sense to have a magnet and sponge tires because the magnet makes effect of the to keep it in the track.
Very nice.
On the same frame of chassis, same exact positions of body fittings, we will introduce next year
the Porsche,
the LMP, the hypercars. So it's just changing bodies. There's nothing to set up on the chassis. It's exactly the same pieces, and you will only have to choose which body you like more, and you can fit on your existing chassis for racing.
Of course, you sell just the bodies.
Exactly, and also I'll sell the bodies separately. And that's the first one of the hypercars, and we will keep going with the hypercar range in 124 as well for the next coming years.
This is the Porsche, right?
That's a Porsche, yes.
The 963. And what do you think is going to come next?
The next one, it's still on my mind.
Okay. But they change a lot.
It will be one of the ones we did in 130 seconds because for us it's easier to grow
the cool thing about this is that Carlos and I went to the Dallara factory here in Indianapolis. And underneath, they're all the same car.
Yeah.
Like the tub, what they call the chassis, is all the same. They just change the bodies.
Yeah, to look more like...
And Dallara makes them all. So one looks like a Acura, another one looks like a BMW, but they're all the same car.
Exactly. So at the end,
we
will something similar like Dallara did in the real life, but in Slotcars.
Very cool.
Okay, so that is the biggest news we have in the 124. Also in the GT class, we are introducing 2 new bodies, which was one was announced last year, which is the Lamborghini Huracan GT3, which is under tooling stage. Cool. That's very cool. It's not existing in a plastic model kit, so it will be the first Huracan GT3 available on 124 scale.
Yeah.
So that's very a nice issue. And the second one is the Porsche 992. So it's the latest 911's GT3R, which is actually racing with the AO team with a fantastic livery of the little monster.
Oh yeah, with the mouth. Yeah,
with the mouth. So that is the one that's coming also this year.
Very cool.
at the end of the year. We will try to make both cars. One is already in tooling stage. It's the Lamborghini, which we think that will be ready in.
Are the same price with the metal chassis? The white kits are the same
very
price,
similar,
right?
Yes. White chassis comes into the very similar pricing.
So that's
the chassis is completely
that's what we're
different.
going to be racing next year. Lambos and Porsches.
Lambos and Porsches.
And there's the Lamborghini, the Corvette's out too, right?
Yeah, we have Corvette, Audi, BMW M6, M8, Porsche 911.
124th?
Yes. M6, M8, Audi R8, Corvette, Porsche 911, 991, 997. Both versions. We have BMW M3 GTR,
Is this available or no?
Yeah, all this is available.
The BMW M8 is available 124 scale?
Yes.
That fits this?
No, not exactly this chassis.
The
fits
GT1.
chassis on the GT1. So
And the same GT1 chassis fits all those bodies that you just mentioned?
No, these bodies have different body mounting systems.
Okay.
So each body, the chassis is the same, but you must adjust the wheelbase on each body.
Okay.
So it have one piece which is adjustable.
But for the LMP, the wheelbase is going to be the same?
The LMP is exactly the same, all the pieces. So even the body mounts are the same. Place it on the same points, so you only have to screw it, unscrew it, and screw again the new body.
Very
so
cool.
LMP is a little bit changed on that, and the GT you have to adjust the wheelbase and the guide distance to make it fit on the body. And also the body mounts have steel pieces which are different for each body. So that's the only thing that changed.
So what we can do for the race, we have 8 teams. We could choose like 4 cars and just draw whoever.
We have 1 year
you're going to be
think
Team
about.
Audi, you're going to be
I
Team
think
BMW.
before summer we can decide. Don't
Before
worry.
summer, all right.
So the people have enough time
I'm
to set
excited
up.
about the race. I might race next year. It was pretty cool.
Huh?
Well, you race it, right?
I raced it, yes. With the new team, yeah.
With the new team that didn't know anybody.
Yes, it's a fun team.
Okay, so on the 124 scale,
On the 124, we are also start releasing this month all the GP30s,
yes,
which we
did have the very first batch, but there's some differences right now, right?
Well, that is the final body, the final bodies, and those are the final tires. So
That's pretty cool.
What we assembled here is foam tires that we have in stock, and just to make some test laps and make some promotional race.
But they will come. They will
But
come
they
with
will
rubber.
come with the large.
Shout out
large,
for Mr. Mark K. Jones, who sent you an email talking about that. Yeah, Mark K. Jones is a customer of us who used to be a Hot Wheels designer.
Mm-hmm.
And he was one of the very first ones to got the Maserati, and he was the tires doesn't look like, so he emailed you, he emailed me. Remember, Mark? He just said, so there you go.
That is the large one. It will come in the rear tires on the Auto Unions and Mercedes, and we have one size which is slightly smaller than this one that will come on the Maseratis and the front tires.
And there's
the
2
Auto Unions.
Maseratis now.
We have 2 Maseratis.
So
yes.
the one in your right, that's
exactly.
the one that we have before, right?
Exactly. That is the one we showed last year with the minimum changes on some
It's
places.
like a 4C. What's the other one?
4CL
4CL.
and 6CM is the other one, and the 6CM is slightly lower and it's a different shape.
Yeah, doesn't make much difference on
No,
those cars.
that is very slim cars and a little bit smaller than the.
And plus you have the
Auto Unions.
Mercedes coming, right?
Exactly, and this all chassis of that range comes in aluminium as well, with front and rear suspension.
Mm-hmm.
So you can play also with springs.
Mm-hmm.
Motor mount is with the CNC aluminium support.
Why do you guys choose to put a plastic pinion on this?
This is on a sample.
Okay.
But people can fit nearly
Anything you want.
anything he wants because it's fully adjustable.
And I like that you have suspension front, suspension
Suspension
back,
front, suspension rear,
carbon
CNC,
fiber pieces.
carbon fiber pieces to not bend.
ball bearing all around.
Ball bearings, and so it's quite fast cars.
You're one of the coolest classes.
Yeah, one of the coolest class coming out this year for sure. And we have those parts on the top are common for all cars. So it's very limited quantity
Just the
of pieces.
chassis plate.
Just the chassis plate change.
According
And we
to
have,
the
according
body.
to the wheelbase.
Can
of the car.
I see a car from the bottom? So it's
Yeah,
completely, it's fit to the car.
Yeah, it's fit to the car.
Yeah, very cool.
And also comes with CNC axle mounts, screw it, and so we have 4 different sizes of main plates: D2, D3, D4, D5, D6, and D7. Five different length.
Lens.
for the different cars coming
different
out.
cars.
Actually, we will have only available D3, which is the one comes with
For the Maseratis.
Maseratis, and D6 is the one that comes in the auto unions. Later on, when it
So
comes
besides the slightly difference on the auto union's body, the chassis is the same.
exactly, only the main frame on the chassis is what it changed from each of the cars.
Mhm.
So it's a very easy storage facility
Yeah.
for all the customers
Yeah.
to share parts between them. And those ones are the final body versions of the Auto Union
Mhm.
D-Type. And the Auto Union D-Type also with compressor, which change all the air
Yep.
intakes here. You can see here, that's much more wider here.
A
And
little
the
bit.
nose change a little bit. And so that is what it comes.
Yeah,
Remember
okay.
that with these tires in the back, makes a
It's
big
gonna
difference.
look nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it comes with the drum, and you can see here.
Very, very cool. Yeah, Carlos is gonna put some pictures on top of it.
So that is D6. Yes, D6. That is the D6 chassis, and it comes complete.
Very, very nice.
Very nice. Indeed.
So that's it for 124
That's
scale.
for
No, there's
120.
more 124 over there. Look at the Miata. Let's talk about the Miata.
Okay. Miata is a project we have for you guys especially, because in America it's quite well known.
Yeah, Club
that,
Miata.
The Club Miata, and making the...
I apologize for Carlos. I don't know what he's doing in the back of you.
Yeah,
What the hell, Carlos?
it's the back.
No, actually, this is the very first time we're doing this, so he's trying to see if the camera is recording. We might have to restart all over again. It's like,
It's okay.
no, it's recording.
It's recording.
Okay, yeah.
It's make some flashes over there.
Yeah.
So I don't know what's going on, but you will see.
So let's talk about Miata. Very excited about this.
That is a project we developed for you. It is a complete 3D printed chassis, all in one piece, with
body,
Alexa.
3D printed body.
Excuse me, yes, body, with Lexan interior, and it comes with
Roll cage and everything
the
else.
wall roll cage and everything, and it comes with
Metal.
easy assembly chassis, which disassemble as fast as this, and the concept of the chassis is exactly the same of the LMPs, but just smaller. And we can put here sponge tires or rubber tires.
Can't wait to start to sell those and have like a Miata race. Everybody's gonna have a Miata here.
This is something that you have to
You cannot walk in.
call
inside
next week to Electric Dreams and place your order.
Yes, you cannot walk into the store without a Miata. That's gonna be it.
It will take some time to finish all that, but
I know, and we need to have someone to do the decals. Let me see. Sure. I drove around. That's pretty cool.
That's a small motor, usable at home series, usable on any kind of Carrera track. I think that it's a very,
And the
very
same
nice.
chassis as LMP, but a smaller version.
Yes, we have the chassis we classify with the S, M, L, and XL. So as long
And this
as
is
you
the
go,
small one, right?
and this is the XS.
Super small.
So super small.
Super small.
Super small for 124
And
cars.
I really like the way that you can put the.
So it's very easy to
Put
put
the
it
body,
in.
yeah.
Yes,
And the body has
you
movement.
need, exactly. You have
And
the
these ones
movement.
you can race on a 132nd scale car class.
Sure. This is the same size as a hypercar in 132nd. So you can race in all kind of tracks from Sky Strip to...
Very, very cool. Thank you very much for this one.
It's only $200.
What else?
We'll sort out
So
the pricing.
with the same Miata project, you have more cars that you can use,
Wow,
and then you can
yeah.
fit model kits, right?
This is that's actually the same concept, but it's not developed by us. The bodies we just take bodies
use
from
model kits.
model kits, and that's Fujimi 911s from the 67, 69 versions, and use the same chassis, but we just glue to the body, and we cannot release it quickly like the Miata. And it needs a little bit more work to finish that, because you need to glue the pieces on the body and
Yeah,
so
and
on,
here-
and
and
this
here-
is directly fit.
And here you have some sort of a
Exactly.
bracket, or a 3D printed bracket with two
Exactly.
holes, and you just put on the side of the body.
It's very easy.
So it's very, very easy to put it back in and out. And the car, the body doesn't come out, even with some crashes.
Yeah.
And if it come out, it's probably a comedy session on your track, and you have a comedy beat, like, oh yeah, the body came out, and you just put it back and come back to race.
And that is the Toyota MR2,
Yeah,
which is the same idea. This is a Hasegawa body and fitted in the same kind of chassis.
very, very cool.
But this is a little bit different concept than that, because this is a full printed, 3D printed body, and this is a standard plastic chassis from the market, which it's available also anywhere.
Very, very cool.
and we can race with that. Which is something very common in Japan, to take the plastic chassis from the plastic manufacturers.
Yeah, we do this. We do here too. Yeah,
So
yeah, that's the beauty of it.
for the hard body.
Let's move for 132nd scale.
132nd scale, yes, sure. Let's move on with Cadillacs.
The two Cadillacs.
Yes, this is coming into the market within these next days
Yeah,
in America.
Yeah, the
So you
Wellen
have,
and the Chip Ganassi
yes,
one.
and
yeah.
the yellow one.
The yellow one is also Chip Ganassi. The yellow one's the most popular one. That's the Scott Dixon's car.
Yeah, so you will have all the three cars in the market the next days.
And those are compatible with the
Yeah, they use
with the current cars that you have. We have the Porsche out,
Yeah,
and what
you
else you
the
have out?
Porsche, and the next one coming out is the Peugeot,
Peugeot.
which is the
No wing Peugeot. And that
No
one
wing
we have the
Peugeot.
white kit already available.
We do have the white kit available from all three, and the painted liveries of the Peugeot is for May.
May.
So you have now the Cadillacs, and the next ones coming out is the Peugeot.
And out there you only have the Porsche, right? The Porsche is available painted.
The Porsche available painted in.
And a white kit
Well,
too.
the Jota version is sold out, so the gold one is sold out. The
Not
first-
here.
Not here, yeah. Just click on
On
like the
the
dreams to buy
link.
the last ones.
Yeah.
They will make special price for you.
No, actually, Carlos is gonna put a QR code. There's a QR code on the screen right here. and, and if you watch this on your phone, oh well, just go to Electrical Dreams and put the Scaleauto Porsche.
Exactly. So that's the next one. And
Those the Cadillac and the Peugeot decorated versions are coming out this year.
yes, this week between the next week and the next month. So
Okay.
it will be.
I just got a notification for Sean. There's a shipment coming. Is that on it?
That is in it.
Yeah, okay, so yeah.
So that I mean, it's in
It's
the way.
really coming.
It's
so
really
I
coming.
really need that QR code.
All right, you got it.
Okay. Beside that, we have 3 more liveries on the Porsche 963 for this year. Which one is the Jota that raced in Austin in black livery?
Oh, nice.
That's very nice. Also, we have the Mustang version from
Yeah, the-
Proton Racing
Yeah,
that raced Daytona last year.
yeah. The Mustang. There's a name for the Mustang. Sally. No.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
It's a Mustang
The
design.
black and gold, yeah, that's
black and
pretty
gold.
cool,
Yes,
yeah.
black and gold. And then we have the Proton Fat Turbo Express as well.
Very,
So
very cool.
it's very, very, very nice. 3 liveries coming out from the 963 also this year.
So I see a lot of prototypes for the LMP range. I see a
And
Lambo.
we do also have the Jota versions from the Cadillac that will race Le Mans this year
Okay.
in a special twin pack
All right.
coming out. A special limited edition.
Just for the twin pack.
300 only in the twin pack.
All right. Collectors.
Collectors.
Stay aware.
Stay aware.
So I see a bunch of prototypes
Yeah.
for the LMP series.
Well, that is the BMW.
Oh.
That's a BMW final livery, a final 3D printed version, and we just get the email from my engineer Roger. He gets the first injection shots on that.
Very cool.
So, getting the first injection shots means in 2 months' time it's in the market. White racing kit,
White kits.
white kits in the market.
And
in 2
those
months' time.
LMP, they all carry the green.
Yeah,
the
they
green
all have
pod,
the
right?
same configuration.
RT4.
RT4, 12 degrees. We changed the gears on that new batch. We're using the new 16.5 millimeter diameter gears, which is specially designed for 12 degree angles, and works also for other brands which use the same angles designs. And that is the new ones coming out. So that is something that it's coming out very soon as well. And we just finished the 3D drawing from the Lamborghini. From the
LMP
Lamborghini.
Lambo,
Yeah. So that is just starting tooling now, and it will take around 4 to 5 months to reach the market. So it's around summertime.
All right. So
Okay.
till the end of the year, the LMP range is going to be like 5 or 6 cars already.
Yeah.
That's pretty
And
cool.
we have
That's the one.
that's the one that everybody recognizes from here to here, but not from here to here. So that's what it is. It's the Italian car, but with different nose. So people will have to get the nose separately.
Okay.
Which
So we will sell the nose.
I don't sell the
So
nose.
the car is 79, the nose is 100. The whole car is
It's up
99.
to the customers.
And the nose will be $300.
That one will be only available in white racing kit. So it's the front end is from Glickenhaus. So probably we will have the rear end of the Glickenhaus coming soon.
Okay.
So
Good.
so
Hard to do with those.
hard to
people.
do these things.
So what else I have? There's some.
We have Alpine.
Ooh,
is also
look at
Finnish.
this.
Also Finnish car. We can start tooling immediately, and probably when we get the first white racing kits from the BMW, then we start the tooling of the Alpine.
Okay, so probably early next year.
No, before the end of the year.
Before the end of the year.
So
okay.
before the end of the year, probably we'll have 3 more cars on the range.
Plus the Peugeot, and the Cadillac, and the Porsche.
Plus the Peugeot, the Cadillac, and the Porsche,
So
and
6.
the Valkyrian. Valkyrian is the first stage.
Aston Martin.
Martin Valkyrie. This is the first one sample of 3D printing to get an idea of volumes and everything.
Adrian Newey car.
So that is a very, very cool car. Real fantastic rear end.
Oh, very cool.
And that's only the first stage. We still have to make all the separate pieces and everything, but it will be something like that, which looks incredible. And we'll complete the range with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
And what is
7,
that one?
8.
No, you didn't say anything about that one. No, the one in front of the Valkyrie.
This one is this one, but the correct nose.
Oh, the Valkyrie. All right.
But it's not on sale on that, so I don't show it.
Okay, good.
So that is the range. 8 hypercars on the range. We are going for this class everywhere for sure. And this is the big push we are doing this year. That is the hypercar class, which is really fast cars.
Yeah.
And we will start introducing few changes on the.
They race like 5 miles from here, the Long Beach Grand Prix. Yeah.
So let's go for the big one.
Yeah. So you have new Mercedes coming out, the Golf.
2 new liveries on the AMGs.
So this is probably in the next shipment too, right?
Yeah, that is coming really soon. Yes, not in this shipment coming now, but in the next shipment is coming the Rovco versions of the team.
Rovco, yeah.
And that's a Gulf version, and this is from Dani Juncadella, which is a Spanish driver, but very nice. Bamboo Racing, nice livery, excellent painting job from the guys, and this is really amazing liveries to have also. So that's 2 coming. We have also 2 coming.
Now the Valvoline, very nice paint job on that one.
Yes, that is from Bathurst livery with the Australian flag and Valvoline. That's very nice also. Coming also next days, same time as the Mercedes, and also we have a Rovco.
And let's talk about Rovco. Yeah. So let's talk about the versions you have. You have the home version, which is suffixes H and S.
Yeah.
And then you have the R, which is a completely professional car.
Exactly. The R is the first step to professionals.
Okay.
And the RS is the full professional.
Yeah. The RS comes with suspension, comes what else?
The difference between the home series and the R is the home series use a
one-piece chassis.
One-piece chassis, solid motor mount. Something standard that the people, if they want to play with the children, they want to play at home, they want to play
or collectors,
collectors,
because the body is the same, right?
The body is exactly the same.
Exactly the same. Same weight, same everything.
Same weight, same everything.
And then the R comes with the two-piece
exactly. The
R
chassis. Is what we are showing here. This is the R. This comes with the 2 pieces, which is a 25 angle motor, and it's you can add suspension. You can add a little bit more features on that, and it's exchangeable parts.
And the RS
coming with aluminum wheels in the rear. Now it will come also later on this year. We'll start introducing lightweight aluminum wheels in the rear. Some better performance pinion. It's something is changing on that.
Okay.
So during this year will be a little bit changes on the R series coming out in the market, improving the performance of that out of the box, which is what we are looking for. Matching other brands that they have out of the box.
And the RS version comes
and
with the suspension installed.
They have suspension installed, which is the only one in the market with suspension installed as a standard. We have a high output motor, which is the Scaleauto 25, which have high magnetic ground effect, and we have aluminum fronts, aluminum rears, lightweight, low profile front tires. AS25 tires in the rear, which is the ones with more grip.
Inside the box you have a Lexan driver.
And inside the box you have
Lexan glasses.
A Lexan glass, exactly. So it's you want to go lighter, I give you already the parts for being lighter. So that match it's outpacing all
And
the,
all
all the
cars
cars.
come with the 3 versions, right?
Yes, all cars. Not all cars come in the 3 versions because the RS is limited and coming later in the market than the Home Series and the R. When we release the first livery on the cars, we introduce it in the Home Series and the R, and then later on we do the RS. But not all the cars.
It's literally somebody's putting together and takes
Exactly.
more time. Yeah, it's
Not all the cars we are ending up with a RS version. So it's up to the customer to wait or just upgrade themselves.
2 more M8s.
Yes, that's 2 new M8s.
I thought people would be racing more of those because those are wide cars.
This is a faster car on plastic tracks. We won everything last year on that cars. So let's see. So those 2 fantastic liveries raced in America.
Carlos is doing that thing again.
Come on, Marcus.
We need a monitor. Oh man. All right.
And new cars.
So come back. Sorry, come back to the M8. So you think it's the fastest car? Why people didn't use more here? You think people didn't try it?
I don't know.
Because it's very wide and low.
The kind of racing here on your track on these conditions, it's very special. It's you need a lot of training and probably the cars they have before, which are the Viper and
Corvette
and the Corvette or Callaway, race it better, and so they don't want to take the chance to move on
and try
another different one. Which
so next year you come with this then.
Next year it's something to check. When we speak about the rules, and see it's over a plastic track, then I come with that. And new bodies on the GT cars, we have
the Audi
GT2. That's very nice. That's
very low.
Very low.
Do you want to put the GT3 on the side to compare? No, the Audi.
No, the Audi is very much more different. But for example, it's MG.
Oh yeah,
similar, but the nose is much more flat. That's Audi created a roadster version to make that GT2 version, so they remove all the weight on the back. So we remove it all that weight also. We make a new chassis which is longer, and the guide is longer as well. So I think that will be one of the top performance cars this year when it releases out on the market around June in white racing kits, and it's longer and wider than all the actual cars we have, so that makes a good start. And together with that, both are waiting. We are waiting for the next days to get the test shots of the first test shot.
992.
So 992, it's also the same issue. It's longer, wider, flatter.
So this is the new generation of the GT cars,
yes.
And the first one was the Callaway, right?
The first one was the NSX.
Okay.
The NSX is the one that started the new generation of GT cars, which make a step up on performance, and it's widely used and widely accepted because of the other cars in the market that are also wider and flatter. So we go for the same issue, and that is something to match that cars without problems.
I have my eye on that Lambo over there.
Yeah, that is the next one. Next one we decided to do is the Lambo. The Lambo is absolutely...
Which model is that one?
That's a Huracan.
The Huracan.
GT3 Evo 2. So it's the lastest evolution on wings and fancy issues from the Lamborghini, and it's really one of the top detailed cars we ever did. It's plenty of lines of the body, details on the intakes. It's an excellent work on detailing. And it's also an excellent work on performance because it's much more flatter than all the other ones. And this is the cap version, so you can create cap versions on that, and it's plenty of liveries around and race it everywhere in the world. So it's super trofeo.
When this one's going to be available?
That's for the end of the year.
Okay. So you're promising all this year?
No, I promise the Porsche this for the end of the year. The design is finished.
Okay.
But the tool is not started. So we are waiting until this to come out in the market to start the next GT. So we cannot start 5 GTs.
I gotta take a picture of this table so you can just insert on the video, right?
Yeah.
So just to see what he's promising. This is what he's promising.
That's the duplicate. That's no, it's okay. That's we have really last year and this year we invested a lot.
And don't forget my Miata.
The Miata is zero investment for me because it's already done.
All right.
So you will pay for that,
All right.
or not?
Yeah, sure.
So that's something. It's started. The Lamborghini is not started yet.
Okay.
So we are waiting to come out in the market with these two cars
And then come back
to
with the
start
Lamborghini.
with the Lamborghini.
So-
Otherwise, it
so-
makes too many cars in the same
So
range.
6 new liveries for the GT class coming up next month and 2
It's-
new molds.
It's more because we have Calaways and we have NSX
yes,
and we
yes,
have.
yes. There's there's new stuff coming this week.
Yeah.
We just got it. So what about the Formula Ones? I see the Mika Hakkinen and David Coulthard here.
Yeah, that's two liveries.
Whoa,
Very nice
the West. Ian's gonna like it.
Yeah, there is some customers here that will love that.
Yeah, little hair.
And that is the with wings on the side
Yeah,
and high nose, and it's the 1998 version world champion
very
Mika
cool.
Hakkinen with the complete detailed drivers on
helmets.
Coulthard. It's an excellent work, and we are very happy about that, and this will for sure make happy a lot happy to the customers.
What about the Benettons? I
And
see
the Benetton
Schumacher
and
and
Schumacher and Jos Verstappen from
Jos
95.
Verstappen, the cheap Verstappen,
Yeah,
the one that catch on fire. That's the car that caught on fire. Yeah.
True, yeah. On the pits.
Yeah.
so that is the ones that it's also world number one and number 5 world champion, and it's also coming out in the market. Those 4 Formula Ones are in the market also next month.
All right.
So you will have
Very
plenty of news the next 2-3 months. I think we release six bodies each month.
What about those RSKs over there?
Yeah, that is the
The-
classic one.
Ooh,
Classic one. That's the-
Look at this fit. It's the
Yeah.
best looking 911 see here.
Exactly. And we did a very
gonna-
good job on that. The tooling has also started on that. So it's also coming out very soon. And we have the second body, which is the IRSR 3.0, wider. Air intakes on the side, long wing in the back.
Which
wider body.
which one of the bodies raced the IROC race?
Is that body with this additional
And you
wing.
told me that you're planning to do all the cars, right?
Yeah. The IROC is coming all together.
All together?
No. It's coming all, but not together.
Okay.
It's
So
coming three units this year and
How many cars? How many cars?
This
raced
is
there?
12.
12 cars?
12 cars, yes. We will do
Is that more than 12?
No, it's 12. Those quadras.
Fittipaldi, whom?
I think it's 12 numbers. 12 numbers, I think
12
it
numbers.
is. So it's
And
coming
you're
out.
gonna release 3x3.
Yeah, exactly. In batches of 3 each year. So will be one more nice ones and some ones less nicer each time.
But they're gonna be
But it
collective.
will be collectible. And at the end, we are planning to make a big box with IROC detail on that, just to put all the cars in the same box
Very cool. Very
with
cool.
the 12 cars in the box.
But I was asking about the RSKs over there. The vintage one.
No, this is a 550.
550?
Yes, 550 coupe. That's a reborn. Oh, let's speak about it later.
Don't want to talk about it?
No, that's a reborn of one of our brands, which was Top Slot.
Top slot.
Top Slot is
Resin.
also racing cars, collectibles. This was we started that brand around 2010 with Mercedes-Benz collection and Pegaso collection. Pegaso is a classic car from the Spanish brand. And
I
was
know that
30
Hobby
cars.
Classic built the building and you have
Exactly.
this whole
Hobby Classic
display.
building
yeah.
and whole displays and so on. And we will release this year some Porsches. And the first one to come out is this one. After we have a 906, the 356 GNOME. We have a 356 LM.
A 944 red.
944 red. That's a special delivery for Marco.
For Marco.
We make one batch of one.
One batch of one. Very cool, man. We
Okay.
have a lot of work to do. I don't know what we're doing here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
You should come back.
the last one is the Skoda, which is the rally car.
Oh, yeah.
So it's a 2016 version, Rally 5, and the new Rally 2 car, which have different front and different rear ends.
Oh,
So it's 2 different bodies as well. And this is coming out in the market also in summertime.
that's very interesting to Spain, right? How popular those cars will be in Spain.
It's
People who buy here, just collectors and people who want to race
this is
small
a full
tracks.
different market.
Right.
Spain is a very rally-oriented market. We have a long tradition on competition on that kind of races, and there is drivers actually racing those cars over there, which are Spanish. So it makes a lot of sense for us to make Spanish cars or more oriented Spanish products than other lines like IndyCars or NASCARs.
Yeah. We're not talking about NASCARs?
No.
No? All right. Okay. We'll wait.
We'll wait.
All right.
Something is coming.
There were some NASCARs around the track this weekend,
this
past weekend.
This was a test.
A test. A very good one.
Very good one, yeah.
Even
keep in touch with Marco. Phone him each week.
Yes.
And say, what's about that? So he will be pushing.
Yeah, was good.
So he creates a problem, he have to solve it now.
Thank you very much for coming.
Sure, a pleasure.
I'm going to be racing the WS. Do you want to talk a little bit about the WS? I have some questions.
Sure.
So there's 2 classes going on. So WS is the 24-hour that happens at Scaleauto. I've been discovering things about this race for a long time. So I went to Igualada. They have the, what's it called, the dome? The Superdome. The Superdome. The Superdome is a place where they put like 4 tracks. Mirrored with 8 lanes each, using the Scaleauto system, and you race against each other for 24 hours. The funny thing is, it's really across the street from CricCrac, which is the original store from Ivan, from Spain. So the CricCrac is the original store that give birth to Scaleauto, DS, Pegasus, and all those brands under the same umbrella. So CricCrac is kind of the mothership. So they were lucky enough to have a space right in front of them, so they can rent and call the Superdome and put the tracks there. But the funny thing is, used to be a dance club. Call it? Scorpia. And Ivan used to go there when he was a teenager. You were there.
No, that's not my style.
That's not my style. It's Scorpia, Central de Sonido.
Central de
Sonido. So the thing is, if you go there, how long? It closed in the 90s, right?
It closed, yes, late 90s.
Late 90s. So if you go there to race, they still have the decoration there, and the bathroom, the restrooms are all decorated.
Well,
like
we make some restorations on that. This was too nasty.
Too nasty. But yeah, so that's the race that we're gathering. And we're going to enter a team. We have a good team, and we're going to be there beginning of May, right? The first weekend of May.
First weekend. It's always the first weekend of May.
So I'm going to see you. I saw you today. I'm going to see you this week. I'm going to see you first week of May. I'm going to see you in the second week of May at the UK Festival. What else? Maybe the Madrid for slot in December.
End of November.
Well,
we have another West race if you want to come.
There's the LMP one, right?
LMP one in September.
So for this one,
if you want to come, you are also invited.
So for this one, you're going to be racing the GT3 class, right?
Yeah, the West race on the format on the GT class is always one car choice. So drivers don't have to, or teams don't have to set up many issues. They have to concentrate in one car.
And which car is going to be?
And this year is the Callaway.
The Callaway.
Yes.
For both GT2 and GT3.
We do 3 classes: GT4, GT3, and GT2. GT4 and GT3 is exactly the same. Just GT4 we limit the ratio and we limit the hub size.
So that's the beginners one.
The beginners ones. So when you race on that class and you win, you are not allowed to race again.
And the GT2 we can use suspension.
Exactly. GT3 is what it comes in the R series cars. Which we allow to change the guide, we allow to change the hubs, and you can change the ratio with a fixed spin.
And which one did you register as? I don't know. I haven't done the car.
I don't know. It's up to you. You can race whatever you want.
Because
you're a newbie coming to the race.
So should I do GT4? Should I do GT4? You're going to have the same treatment here.
You will have to GT4 and try to beat my son.
My son. Okay, good. So he's going to race the GT4?
Yeah, he's racing the GT4.
And you guys have a team, right?
We have a team on the race. We have several teams on the race. The official team, which is me and CricCrac boss, which we say, is the people which help me during the year on organizing, and it's like
which place did you enter last year? I was there last year.
Third or fourth, I don't remember.
Fifth or fourth. And that's the one that you raced with the 3D printed chassis?
No, that is standard classes with the standard chassis.
But last year was allowed, right?
Yeah, and the GT2 is the one which is allowed, and you can set up the same configuration as a LMP, as a hypercar.
Okay.
So much it's faster. Complete change of motor pods.
We had. Remember that was there when did a video on the winning car.
Yeah.
So you can put the link below.
Yeah, it's exactly the same. So you can use that video to set up the car for this year if you want to go GT2.
And I don't recommend it. How's the chassis development? People have like nice thing. They have to homologate with you first. They have to.
No,
approve.
we only race with our own brand.
The 3D chassis from your brand. Got it.
Chassis. So it's only one choice of chassis. It's not. You can race with original GT3 configuration in GT2 if you want it. But if you want to go to GT2 and change the motor pod, and you use ball bearings, which is the biggest difference, so you have to go on the 3D printed chassis, the green motor pod with ball bearings,
and
then
it's
GT2.
the scrutineering. You give the motor and the tires, and you start the race like that, right? There's no touring tires.
There's no touring tires. It's the most clean way to make a race for everybody. So we supply the tires for everybody, which are marked. We give 4 sets of tires for the complete race, and we give them also the motor, which we pre-tested, pre-selected. And it's all by lottery, so it's no cheating around who gets the motor or who don't get the motor. And
do you have a spare motor to change if you need it? No.
And then you have a spare motor if you want to change it. But usually the spare motor is worse than the one we give to you. So
you test it.
If better you use the one we give to you.
Very cool.
But it could happen that the people make some crazy fitting with the pinion and destroys the motor, so you have a spare motor to use it.
I'll be there. I hope I have 6 people on my team, so I just need to race 4. It's too much. Too much. Yeah.
But it's a hard night, so
yeah, it's a cool night. I was there.
It's cool. It's good. We have individual tents for all the teams. The atmosphere there is very, very.
Actually, let's do something. I'm gonna send you some videos, and you just put some videos that I made. Or better, he has a super cool video with a very pornographic music from Brazil that I asked them to change it. They never change. It's in Portuguese. He, oh my God, what's going on? They don't know. So
we only have one Portuguese team, so they didn't claim for that.
So put a link to, if you guys want to watch it, it's in below. And I'm going to ask for Carlos to put a QR code. That's the QR codes for the sales. So put the link below and you watch. It's a pretty cool race. It's a completely different environment. It's like literally.
We changed the track also this year.
Every year change.
Every year we.
And it's a surprise for people who go there.
Exactly. So it's last year we changed 2 corners. This year we changed.
So if I order 100 Miatas, can you send me the design 2 weeks before?
I will post the design next week, so everybody knows what's the new design for the West.
How long before the race you're going to place the design?
It's now all under building.
And, it's already?
Yes. So the design we already have now, and we will place
and it's 8 lanes for each track.
8 lanes each track. And we will start making with decoration this year for
it's going to show up the decoration.
Show up the decorations, light around the circuit. It's gonna be much more.
How many of the lanes you race under the dark? Half and half?
Yes, always a quarter of the race.
A quarter of the race under the black.
So usually it's around 11 at night to 12 at night to 6 in the morning.
What time starts at noon, right?
Starts around noon, yes.
Okay, and then it goes.
So you make 2 complete tracks, and then you go to night. But you mix all together, so you go up to 32 lanes.
Is it close to 24 teams, or there's people waiting?
There's 40 teams.
40?
40.
So there's 16 people just waiting?
No, it's 32 lanes.
Yeah.
So we have 8 people waiting. There is you make 4 lanes, and then you make a rest. 4 lanes, you make a rest. 4 lanes, you make a rest. And it's always the same. It's until the end. And for the night is 10 hits, that is night time. So everybody have 2 and rest in the night. So it's a very nice and organized event where we looked at there is top competition drivers over there. We have 4 Italian teams. We have 3 Portuguese. We have 1 American. We have 1 French team, 1 UK team, 2 Belgium teams, and so we have. And the top drivers from Spain, they are really fast.
Very fast?
Yeah, they beat all the Italians always.
They're going to be pissed. So I'm going to see...
No, the Italian guys are really fast. They're amazing guys. Yes,
yeah.
I know them, and I really appreciate that they coming but they fight. They are super drivers, top drivers, absolutely.
They are going to see you in Brussels too, on the Slotmania.
Also, yes. Also, that is June.
No, June. Second
of the second. Then I will be there. Also.
Yeah, 1 week before I'm going to be to the Italian race, the NSR one.
Yes.
Which is another 24 hours.
At the end of May.
June, yeah. Sir, thank you very much for coming again.
Sure, no problem.
Don't miss me. I'll be there in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
And be racing.
Prepare some something special for you.
All right, the Miatas. Just bring the Miatas ready.
I will have you have to ask your people to come with empty luggage, so you can put the Miatas
Put
in.
everything in. And contraband. Yeah, sure. Kill the tariffs.
Yeah,
No tariffs.
kill-
Everything's on my pocket.
There is the still tariff on European products? No.
I don't know. I hope not.
Okay, just put the ticker away from made in China. And the
Just
European.
stick it there. Ivan,
No, it's okay.
thank you very much. All right, have a good trip back, and
Thank
see
you
you in
very
a couple
much.
weeks.